Oh, thank you very much. Dear guests, I would like to welcome you to the grand opening of the European Citizen Energy Academy, the massive open online course, which has its world premiere. We are filling a gap of knowledge about an almost invisible but very effective citizen energy communities and ways how you can get engaged. But let's get into the details. I will be your host for the next 1.5 hours. And even if our Zoom meeting will be extremely full, there are over 200 people who registered, so it will be very dynamic. I hope you will be still enjoying the session. So I would like to thank you. Thank you, Sarah Simmering. She's from European Climate Initiative. Maybe Sarah, you can say hi so everybody knows where you are from the mosaic.
Yes, hello everybody. Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, she's from the European Climate Initiative, and this project was actually financed. Thank you very much again here for this from the European Climate Initiative EUCI and from the German Federal Ministry for Environment, Nature and Conservation and Nuclear Safety. I'm your host. I'm Christine Andrea from the German Citizen Energy Alliance, BBN, and I'm also in the steering committee of the IRENA Coalition of Action. And I would also like to introduce Antonia Proca from the rescope.eu. That's the European Federation of community energy. Sorry.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Thank you, Antonia. Now you see who she is and where she is in the mosaic. So, and yeah, I would like to start with a panel discussion first to see the background of the academy, and later on we will get a bit deeper into it. And at the very end, you will be able to also see the platform itself. It's a massive open online course, and I will be leading you through the details, how you can engage on this platform and what opportunities it has. But first, as I said, we will have a panel discussion with Sarah and Antonia, and then afterwards, our partners will be shortly presenting themselves, because of course we did not do this alone. It's a huge project. It's good that we didn't realize this, how difficult it will be to set up something like this while COVID is all over. But we succeed thanks also to the help of our partners in Southeast Europe and in Germany. And after this short presentations, you will see some of the protagonists of these lectures. These lectures, each lecture is a video, and behind that, every time you will be able to see persons on the ground doing unbelievable things, contributing to 25% of renewable electrical power in Germany, in a highly industrialized country. And these many mosaic pieces, just as our screen is at the moment, will show this diversity. So they will speak up and you will be able to see them. Antonia, I would give it over to you to give your input from Rescoop side. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Christina. Once again, also from my side, let me thank again Sarah and EUCI, the foundation that actually supports us to do all the work that we're doing within the EUCENA, the academy. But shortly, I would like to introduce RescuPU. For those of you that may not know us, we are the European Federation of Renewable Energy Cooperatives. And we are based in Brussels and in Antwerp, so up a little bit further away from you here in Belgium. And we actually, our positions here, located here, because we try to represent our members, energy communities, energy cooperatives from across the EU in the communication that we have here with the institutions that are based here. But overall, with our work, beyond this advocacy kind of role, we also try to support the development of energy communities by supporting capacity building activities, networking activities, connecting one initiative to the other, and trying to enable them to do all the activities that they wish to be doing. Ourselves, we were actually established back in 2013. We are kind of a child of a research program. Actually, maybe some of you remember ResCoop 2020. Yeah, so we stay connected, let's say, to the action and the research side of things. Maybe I wanted to very briefly say that for us, when we talk about energy cooperatives, we don't take the definition of a cooperative so strictly. So the legal entity is not important for us. What is important is the respect and the alignment with the 7 cooperative principles. Maybe some of you you are aware, but I will very quickly mention them. So, of course, cooperatives are open, are voluntary organizations. Participation is open and democratic. The standard principle, one person, one vote, is the key, I would say, for energy cooperatives overall. The participation of members also translates in economic participation, so they buy the shares to join the initiative. A key is that the cooperatives are actually autonomous. They're independent organizations that focus on taking care of the community, providing education and support when it comes to, in our case, we're talking about energy cooperatives, so when it comes to the energy transition, different projects, generation side, energy efficiency, now with the flexibility, new developments. Overall, we try to raise awareness on the topics, and we support the cooperation, cooperatives overall support the cooperation between cooperatives. And key, I mentioned it, but key how all these things get connected is the care for the community. Is the 7th principle, but I would say it's the key principle for cooperatives, that all the work that we do, we aim to support the community. And I started saying that we're located here in Brussels to be connected, let's say, to the European institutions. And if actually you look at the recent, or maybe not so recent anymore, the directives that and the clean energy package and the definitions that describe what the citizen energy community or renewable energy community is, what it is, you can see that there is quite of connection, there is quite of an alignment between the principles that I described and what these definitions actually involve. So what we say from the RescuPU side is that we are here to support the transition to the energy transition with the active involvement of energy of citizens, of energy cooperatives. And this brings me to the happy position, let's say, to say that within the European Citizen Energy Academy, we actually have the opportunity to support the development of more energy communities, energy cooperatives in the Balkans, in the Balkan region, and connect the developments of the Balkans with the developments in Central Europe, in Germany, to learn from the lessons of the Energiewende, the front runners, and take these lessons to the communities in the Balkans to actually support them to avoid making the same mistakes, maybe to support them in achieving the things that they want to achieve a bit faster. So in the context of EUCENA, we actually focus on creating, let's say, this connection, on supporting the development of energy communities. And a key is also the element of diversification. And when we talk about diversification, we on the one hand talk about diversification in terms of projects, because we wish to support the communities to engage in different type of projects. I mean, so production through solar energy is key, of course, but wind energy is another thing. But also we need to also think of electric mobility. We need to think of energy storage and the opportunity this offers, efficiency. There are a lot of energy efficiency. There is like insulation. There are a lot of things that also communities, also us, the people, can actually focus on and engage directly. And that's one element of the diversification. I know, Christina, I'll just let me say the second part, because it's very, very important. The second part is we focus on the gender element, the diversification in terms of the participation of people in the communities. We talk about gender justice. We want to see not only more women active in the communities, but we want to see the needs and aspirations of women reflected in the activities, in the things that the projects, the different things that in the initiatives actually focus on. And this is also, maybe I can also mention that building on the specific element of work of EUCENA, with Rescue.eu, we also created a gender power working group, inspired actually by the specific, with EUCENA we have a key indicator focusing on the gender element. And we have a working group that now we discuss how we can inspire and mobilize more action on this front. And we have recently also presented our statement where we describe what we want to achieve in the coming period, and we ask the involvement of more and more people on the activities that will eventually, hopefully, get us to gender just energy communities. And if I may, Christine, I look at the time, and you, I wanted to also say, of course, we have here also other partners in the project, but I wanted to also say that we have been taking action in Greece, in Albania, and in Germany. And now we continue actually also trying to expand a little bit on overall the Balkans. So, but maybe first, when it comes to Greece, for instance, now we're discussing soon, I think the second, if I remember correctly, of March, we will have the workshop on e-mobility. My colleagues from Electra will mention later. Then with Milieu Contact Albania, we also try to develop the Lighthouse project, but we also try to involve and activate younger people. So we will be more active and represented in the context of the European Youth Capital that Tirana is this year. And I mentioned that we try to connect and engage different countries in the Balkans. So we will soon also start with the activities, the workshops in Bulgaria, in Romania, and in Serbia. In Serbia, we already had the first part of the workshop. We will continue. And of course, I think that what we all are looking towards is the summer school that will take place in Thessaloniki. Hopefully, this time we will be able to meet and work together in person in Thessaloniki this June. Maybe before I close, let's say my short, I hope it was short presentation, I wanted to invite everyone to also have a look, because as RescuPU, but also as active in the EUCENA, the European Citizen Energy Academy initiative, we try to map to see which are the initiatives that are there. And maybe if you go to our map, RescuPU, you can see a lot of initiatives that are highlighted. These are not these are not only our members. Of course, we would be happy to have more members, but these are also initiatives that are active on the topic. So you can register your initiative. We need 4 things: name, location, the status of your operation, what do you do, and then a contact info. And like this, you can be on the map, and this will enable other people to reach out to you, to connect and also design new projects. For instance, we heard earlier from Sarah that you can apply for another project on the topic. So use the opportunity to get yourself on the map, literally, and then connect for the development of more project ideas. I will stop here because I'm really looking forward to what comes next, all the presentations.
Yes, so as I promised, thank you very much, Antonia. So put yourself on the map if you are already an existing group, and then see where it takes you. And the next thing I would like actually first maybe to share, and hopefully the technique will support us. I would like to share with you a 1-minute film. I hope it will function. Which gives a little bit of an inside view to Thomas. I cannot share a screen. Can you please allow me to share a screen? Thank you. Which will allow us to have an inside view of what's happening actually in Germany. This film was made by Fechner Media in Germany, and also what is very unusual maybe in the field of energy, that we have many women, particularly women, who participate in production of so they are building and building power plants, renewable energy power plants, solar and wind, and they are just producing energy, clean energy for all of us. So please tell me if there are some technical problems. I hope this will function.
Climate change is something that can just have crazily dramatic effects. I have the feeling that I can really tackle climate protection together with others at the Energy Cooperative. Community energy is a lever for sharing knowledge and letting everybody participate in the generation of energy. Do you know what it does, the solar energy system on the roof? You don't know? Solar facilities are a very important part of the energy transition, and especially where there are already sealed surfaces.
After Chernobyl, which was a bad accident, it shocked us completely. We wanted to do something practical. Not only going on demonstrations, but really putting something into practice.
It's also about thinking ecology and social issues together, no longer working against each other, but with each other.
So I hope you could hear and see something, but I see some people are happy, so it means it went through. Great. Yeah, so this, as you can see, that we traveled actually to many places and documented things. This is more like a general trailer. If you know a cinema who would like to have this trailer, we are happy to provide it. So contact me for that. We also have a German version for German audience, for the countries where this language is common. And but the films themselves, they contain lots of information. They are short, but they are something where you can really really get some knowledge out of it. So I would now like my colleague Katharina Habersbrunner. She's also she is a founder of an energy cooperative in South Germany, and she's also a gender energy expert, and she's having lots of activities helping other women to succeed what they wish in this not so easy field in energy production. That was a very male dominated, where fossil and nuclear industry was the dominant, and she's the one who is pushing for a change. So Katharina, please, could you tell something about not only your energy cooperative, but please also about your organization where you are engaged in Women Engaged for a Common Future. A few words, and maybe if you have some slides, you'll be able to share it. We will open it up for you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Christina, and thanks for having me here. It's really so, the film was so inspiring. It's really great. And I guess so what you have done now, Christina, I know because I'm your colleague of Bündnis Bürger Energie, you were traveling the last months, and I guess your family haven't seen you too often, but now I think we have a super result, and we have a great wealth of experience, of examples of how to do, of to share experience, and that's absolutely fantastic. And I'm so happy to be part of it. And I'm very happy now to share you some slides. So only pictures, no text, and about my roles here at EUCENA and the contribution. Can you see my slides? Yeah. Okay, so I have 3 roles here. I'm happy to share with you. So first of all, I'm a board member of an energy cooperative around Munich. And so we are engaged since 20 years. The cooperative is 10 years old, and we implement a lot of photovoltaic projects with municipalities, with companies, and we have more than 400 members. And so we are very happy to share our experience because I think we saw a lot of shadow and sun sides of a development process which has to be gone through. And so I guess it's very important to share this information, and therefore the academy is great, and we are also happy to share our experience. And we contributed with a small film here for the academy, for example, with our field power plant. It's close to Munich, which is great because, as you know, around Munich every square meter is very expensive. It's very valuable. And so we did a lot of effort also on ecological field management. So really to combine the production of energy and to increase the biodiversity. And that is really a great way to combine it, and also to increase the acceptance of the people, and to use the limited space we have in a very efficient way to go ahead in big steps with the energy transition. That is the energy cooperative. And then I go ahead to the next role here. That's Bündnis Bürger Energie. Here I'm a colleague also on the board of the Bündnis Bürger Energie, supporting for the development of the syllabus, to see also components, to bring in all the experience of more than 500,000 citizens, energy citizens we are representing, in more than 250 organizations here in Germany, in cooperation with Rescoop and all our partners in Albania and Greece. That is really fantastic. And my third role is I'm working for Women Engaged for a Common Future. This is an international NGO and network. And our topic is to go ahead and to strive for a social and gender just energy transition. So here to see, to include, to address, to know the interest of a broad society of all citizens. So it's not only women empowerment, it's really to open up the development of energy transition, of citizen energy, of energy communities, and to learn more about the needs of people of different age, of different education and income. And so to have a very strong and powerful community to go ahead. And here, for example, we apply some instruments for communication, because we know that sometimes also in the energy, the communication is also very male dominated. So here you see a lot of women. It should always be balanced. That's the example. That's very important to have a very high diversity. Yeah, so that is the role of WCF, and we invite you all to join the Academy and also to approach us if you have any questions, and we are very happy to answer regarding biodiversity, regarding planning, self-consumption projects. I think there are some challenges, but I really would like to share like a spirit of optimism. There's a super chance what we have with energy communities, with citizen energy, so to unlock and to use the huge potential what we have with renewable energy, and here to start with a great academy and to share all the experience what we have. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Katharina. Great. As next, I would like to ask maybe Dimitris Kitsikopoulos from Electra Energy, if you could shortly, you as a partner of ours, to give your input and please invite people to one of the most important happenings this year.
Yes, hello, my name is Dimitris. I'm representing Electra Energy, which is a cooperative based in Greece. And since 2016, we are working exclusively on developing the community energy movement in Greece. So we are also partners of the EUCENA project. And I will pass the floor in a while to my colleague Chris Vertos for some further details. But in the meantime, I would like to invite you to the summer school that it will hopefully take place this June in Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki is in the northern part of the country, so it is close to the rest of the Balkan countries. So I think it will be more like, it will be a great opportunity for community energy leaders or community leaders and for citizens from all over the Balkans and Germany and other countries, of course, to come together and to share ideas and to share best practices and have this amazing networking event. So we'll pass the floor now to Chris for some additional information.
Thank you very much. Chris, please.
Thank you. Can I get co-hosting rights just to very quickly share a 2.5-minute presentation that I've prepared? Yes, thank you.
Yes, you have it? Okay.
Great. So I will just super quickly explain what our contribution has been so far as Electra Energy in the EUCENA program and what will be the expected culmination of it, as well as kind of like an overarching plan of future steps and visions that we have as a consortium. So our main role has been the consolidation of the community energy movement in Greece through knowledge dissemination and capacity building, including through information and tools that we've been co-developing with our partners such as BBN, Rescue, Milieu Contact, and so on. And actually, it's been a very successful project with tangible examples and projects that we've created to show, such as, for example, we've kept building up our existing energy community that preceded the EUCENA program in Athens, which is Hyperion. But most importantly, through this project, we've managed to create new energy communities, such as one that's being currently developed in the island of Samos, the Samos energy community, Windfang, the first all-women energy community, not just in Greece, but all over Europe and maybe even potentially the world, and Common N, which is an energy community in Epirus, in another northern region of Greece. So this is just to, again, kind of bring home the message that it has truly been a successful project, in the sense that we have had tangible results to show. And these communities are developing. Common through actually conversation I've had with Dimitris recently told me that they're about to connect their first 100 kilowatt project. When Coop is already constructing their first 1 megawatt project and are already planning their second and third megawatt projects. And Samos is about to create its founding team and move towards the legal founding and the statute creation for the community. But except for individual communities, of course, as Antonia mentioned earlier, it's also about consolidation. It's about bringing together the new, the under formation and the existing energy communities all over Greece into a national cluster. This has been one of the cornerstone projects, kind of deliverables we've been working on through the EUCENA program. And it's been quite successful in the sense that from early on, one of our early wins of the cluster was the co-creation of a letter that we sent to the ministry about how to improve the legislation for energy communities in Greece. We knew from bilateral conversations we had with representatives from the ministry that from very early on, as soon as they saw the message, they took our recommendations into account. They're still working on the revision of the law. So we feel like that was a successful kind of advocacy collective event that we undertook through the cluster. And there's many, many more things to come. And finally, as already many of my colleagues have mentioned, why stop at a national cluster? Why not aim for the stars and start building a Balkan cluster, which the first kind of more consolidated step towards it will be the Thessaloniki Summer School, which you're all very cordially invited to. Please feel free to reach out to me or any of my colleagues here. I will leave my details in the chat afterwards. It's going to be in the June 27th to July 1st of 2022. And as Dimitris already mentioned, it's going to be about networking, capacity building, advocacy. I would argue many of us are facing the same problems, but many of us also have inspiring stories to share with each other, such as, for example, a collective self-consumption that we have in Greece, but maybe doesn't already now exist in Albania or in Bulgaria, but it could if we reach out to the right people. Yeah, so this is just to also say that since we have representatives from the EUKI here, our work has been successful, it is ongoing, and we plan to one way or another persist and keep building these Greek, Balkan, and European networks of energy communities. So thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Chris. We are a little bit in trouble with time because some of the protagonists will have to leave earlier. So I would, our Albanian partners, I would put later on. I hope that you don't mind, Valbona. Thank you. So, because it's a very important part that you see community energy, to put it, to define it, to put a definition. You will see now people engage in community energy. What does that mean? These are local initiatives. So people live there, they have their projects there, in the region, in their town, in their municipality, in their region, and they own and control the facilities. This is the most important definition of community energy. And so all the people whom you will see in the films, they own and they control their own installations, and they produce their own energy for and in their own communities. And this is the wonderful thing. This is what goes viral. This is a real solar revolution on the spot. And I say solar revolution because even wind is there thanks to the temperature differences, thanks to sun. So actually everything starts from the sun. And let's see these sunny people one after the other. And I would actually start with a man, although we have very, very many women, but I would ask Holger Steuerwald to start from Kraigau Energy Cooperative, because he's the one who most urgently has to leave. So please, Holger, I hope you are here. And I hope
yes,
you
I'm
can
here.
share your slides.
Can I share my screen, or do you have the slides available?
Thomas, could you please help Holger, the first sunny people? It's green
thank
now.
you very much. I need to wear my sunglasses then, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, something is happening. Great.
Good. Okay, thank you very much, Christina, to have the opportunity to really introduce the Bürgerenergiegenossenschaft Kraichgau. I'm a member of the board of this citizen energy cooperative. You can see the screen, right? Yeah, okay. And on the left side, you can see our slogan in German. We say, "Wir elektrisieren den Kraichgau." In English, it means we electrifying in the sense of inspiring the region Kraichgau to encourage people and sensitize people for this energy transformation. And we are located in the southern part of Germany, in Baden-Württemberg, close to Heidelberg, Stuttgart, Karlsruhe. You can see it on the right map. So this is the region where we are located. And actually, this Citizen Energy Cooperative was founded in the year 2010. So we are 12 years old now, in a very small citizen with only, in a very small village with only 600 citizens. And we have the goal to produce and distribute 100% renewable energy. And also we want to sensitize people, young people, but also the whole citizenship for encouragement and to get out of the comfort zone maybe a little bit, and to encourage for taking initiative in energy transformation from to these renewable energies. Of course, our overall goal is to save the climate and energy future for us, but also for all our next generations, for our children. And we started in 2010 with photovoltaic systems on private roofs, which we rented and built the systems on. And we feed the power into the grid, get some compensation for that. Then we can see a steady growth, and I have here also the development in members and also in capital, in our equity, in a small slide. So you can see that there was in the first years a steady growth, but in the last 2-3 years we have an exponential growth actually. And we grew from the village to the city, and we expanded our operational territory to this region, which we call the Kraichgau. Our basis is, as already said by Antonia, this basic democratic philosophy. That means every member has one vote, independent from the capital invested. And of course, we can have only one membership or only one share in our community, or up to 500 shares. And we put the level of entry on a very low level. So we said one share is 100 euro, and you can participate in our community already with one share, but maximum 500 shares. So that enables us to have a very broad participation of all people throughout the country here. And we are very well connected to a lot of other communities and stakeholders which are active in this energy transformation, and also to a lot of commercial and municipals and enterprises in the region here. So we are having a very good network. And this also helps us to grow, like you can see here on the right side, exponential, not only in members, but also in equity. We have now reached by end of December more than 1 million euro equity. And in January and February, we still kept to fly. And we already collected another 200,000 euro, which is for a small cooperative like we are very good situation. Our projects, which we are doing, we do normally with 20% own capital. So we finance with 20% own capital, but up to 80% also banking loans, which we use to implement our projects. And we went to a strategy coaching in the year 2021. This brought us a very big step ahead, not only as a team, because it clearly points out where are our weak spots still and where are our strengths and how can we build on our strengths and further expand our business. And it pushes us also into a direction where we need to recognize that we are at the limit of being a group of volunteers, because we have so many work, so much work, so many projects are approaching. So we need to do the step into a more professional environment, and we start now to employ people in our cooperative. We are still searching for employees because it's very difficult nowadays, but we are very confident that we will succeed. Then also,
Holger, I'm sorry. There are many people. You will have to keep it short, but I know you have some wonderful picture.
Good. Okay. Then I go to the next picture. Yeah.
Which is very exciting. Yes, exactly. Thank you. And then please keep it short.
Yeah. And this is one of our focus business area actually. So we are building photovoltaic systems on buildings. On commercial buildings, but also on municipal buildings. And we feed directly the power into the consumption into the building, like schools or halls or factories. And also we have, as a second part of our business areas, we have the heat grid, also here for public buildings like schools, sport, then also private buildings, housings, and so on of private people. And this is actually a very good success story, because we have a central heating system, heating with wood chips and with also solar panels, as you can see here. And from this central heating, we supply all the housings via underground tubes with hot water. And we have the heat exchangers in all the buildings to have the decentralized heating done. And this is, from our perspective, most efficient. And then on the bottom side, you can see also our third business area. This is all about charging infrastructure. The orange ones are the public ones, the public power and charging stations, where you can find in the cities. And on the right side, the wall box is the wall box we sell also to our members and also to other energy cooperatives to have for private use. So excellent. This is basically it. And finally, at the end, we have a fourth one, which is our energy tariff. This is the Kraichgauer Bürgerstrom, our energy tariff, where we also supply with photovoltaic and also wind energy, and have our own 100% renewable energy tariff. So
thank you,
Holger. From my side. Thank you very much.
This is great, and you will be able to see Kraichgauer team in the course one. In the course one, yeah, you will find many more information, details about them. Thank you, Holger, very much.
Thank you.
So we go over to the we go over to the next sunny person. I would like to introduce you a wonderful woman who was really impressing me with her activities, and that is Barbara Rodi. And there are some beautiful videos about her unbelievable megawatt hours of electricity produced. Dear Barbara, please, the floor is yours.
Okay, hello, and thank you for being invited to say some words here. I'll try to be short because time is running. I'm very engaged and motivated because the climate crisis is already reality. It's time to give up the old destroying system, and we have to realize a transformation as fast as possible before we cannot live anymore on the earth. In citizen energy, I see the possibility to initiate the needed system change. I've been very active in demonstrating and protesting, and I find it's necessary to really make the change with many people in our communities, in towns, in cities, there where we live. And I think that's why so many people are engaged in our citizen energy community that exists since 2011. We have to do it all together, all over the world. And I think EUCENA helps for it. And that's why I'm so grateful to the engagement of Christina and Katharina Habersbrunner and all the others. Let's do it together. And if you want to get in contact with us, go on our homepage. There's also a video that Christina has mentioned, www.fegh.de. That's, I didn't tell it in English, FEGH.
Maybe you can just put the link in the comment, and then
okay.
people can click on it. Yes, and they will also see it in your videos.
So again, I think we all have to do it together and look what's possible in your city, in your town, in your village. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Barbara. So my question is, if the video quality was good enough up to now, then I could show another video. I'm not sure, it wasn't planned, but I think it's nice to maybe for you to see the video streamed, a second one, which is a bit longer. And I'm now looking at Antonia. What do you think? Should we because then we will have to extend a little bit our session, our event, or should we rather keep it short because of lunch break and people can watch it later and then see the real protagonists live first? Yes, okay. Then I would like, I don't know how many of you did succeed to join from Windfang, a purely female energy cooperative who is very active in wind energy in the north, but they also did solar projects. And I see Keta from at the moment here. Keta, would you like to say some words?
I can also, yes, hello everybody. I can also show some slides, which I produces by listening to the other people producing slides. So it will be half English and half German because it's I didn't get it so quickly ready. If you want to see it, then I can easily introduce our cooperation of Windfang.
That would be very nice to see the cooperative. Thomas, could you please give Keta access? And as I said, it's a very special cooperative, and you will be able to see their films on the website soon. And they were also in the short film, so Keta is one of the protagonists in the short film I streamed.
So do you see my screen?
No, not yet.
What do I have to do?
There is a green button at the bottom, share screen, and if you click on it, you can choose a window.
Yeah,
a window
this I did already.
What we could also do, you send it to me per mail, and I will share it. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Success.
You see it now. Okay, then I put it from the beginning. So here you see a goose, but you see also one of or three of our windmills we run. And I will give you a short introducing of the Windfang Corporation. What is very special for us is that we are only women. So no man is sharing our cooperation. So we are entre nous, as the French says, and we choose this as a proper idea to participate women in renewable energy. How it begins, we had the idea in 1990, so we are already 32 years old. Especially, we were founded in 1992, so we are 30 now, a young lady in full of capacity, and we hopefully will reach the next 3 years still. In 95, we get our first wind power plant, and we had several development within between, and in this year we have almost 6 wind power plants and 2 bigger solar power plants. Here you will find the energy production of 1919 and 20. These are the wind power plants. You will see that they reach nearly 20 million kilowatt hours per year. Last year, or no, the year before last year, it was a little bit better. And the proposal is that we reach 21 million kilowatt hours per year. Our solar plants are relatively small. As you can see, they nearly reach 1% or 1% of the whole production of the windmills. So when we produce this energy, then we reduce also the CO2 emissions, and this is every year 15,000 tons. And if you take it per share, so every woman who has 1 share of the cooperative, she reduces 8 tons of her individual CO2 footprint. That means for me, with my consumption of energy, that I can with 1 share reduce my complete CO2 footprint in the world. How many are we? We are now 353 women, and we have nearly 2,000 shares. 1 share is 1,500 euros. So you can easily see that we are really rich. We have nearly a budget of 3 million euros, but which is working, making wind energy. So what will be the message? So the message is women can join us in our cooperation, producing their own energy without any CO2 footprint, and saying to everyone here in the audience, come to Windfang. There is my contact number, and I can give it also in the chat box.
Wonderful, Kate. Thank you very much. It's your cooperative is so impressive. We had while filming, we were very impressed of the engagement and of the professionality of all people. And what I found very nice is that all of you have a different background, and when you add this background together, you have an extremely high human capacity there of different knowledge, like from techniques to finances to everything, and organizational skills. So it's my honor to have you in the films.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. As next, I would like, maybe I ask, is someone in a rush? Because all these people who produce energy, they often have, they are sometimes volunteers, they sometimes earn money with that, but there are many obligations and very active. Okay, then if nobody is in a rush, then maybe I would ask Valbona to jump in, because I asked her to be postponed for later from Milieu Contact. She's Andrea. Andrea is a bit in a rush. Valbona, can you stay a little bit longer? Thank you. Okay, Andrea Ruiz. She's also one of the protagonists. Andrea, can I see your screen somewhere? Could you maybe switch on your camera so that people can see you? Oh, excellent. Nice. I can't hear you. Maybe you will have to check the... Yeah, we can't hear you. Don't worry, just take your time, then I will say some words about you. So she started as a student with organizing her own community in Berlin, and she succeeded to even to fundraise for a power plant on the library of the Technical University of Berlin. Andrea, are you now also with audio with us?
Yes.
Yes,
It
excellent.
works. Yes. Okay.
Please.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for the invitation, and also for providing this platform, this very great platform that allows us to share so much knowledge. And we're very happy as a nonprofit to contribute a small part to it and to connect with you all. So to all participants, thank you for listening and for being here. And yes, I can also share a small presentation I prepared quickly, if it's okay. Okay. So let me check. This should be okay now. Yes. So yeah, as Christina already mentioned, we are a nonprofit organization called Solar Power TV, and yeah, so very quickly, we're a group of people. We started all as students at the TU. So this was actually an initiative that emerged from a course called EUCENA, which was actually just like a course that you can take, an elective course you can take at the university. And we were all just thinking about, okay, let's see what we can do. Why there are so many unused rooftops at the university that could be used for solar energy. So what's the potential there? And then we started planning this specific building and decided to just found this nonprofit organization to really implement the project. And that's how it all started. And now we're since 2017 a plant operator. So we operate our own PV plant. And they at the beginning was very hard because the university didn't really trust some students that were like super motivated to implement this project. But yeah, after some time organizing, gathering the money all together, because we didn't want to get any credit, any like loan from the bank, we managed to put all the money together and to implement this project, which is at the library, at the main library of the University of the TU here in Berlin. And after that, we decided to also share this knowledge that we all like acquired throughout the time. It was all learning by doing for us, but we also managed to learn a lot from professionals. So we designed other courses that are now at the university that are, that other students can elect, and where they can learn not just like the theory, but also in a bit of more of practice. So a bit of hands-on applied theory. And this is the way we think it's also a possibility to give the tools, you know, to the people to take it in their hands and become active. And yeah, so to maybe some, I don't know if it's really important, but our PV plant is a relatively small, almost 30 kilowatt peak, and it was around 50,000 euros that we needed to collect for this. And every amount of euros we get every year, you know, for each kilowatt hour that we inject in the grid, we use it to fund other projects. So we now also every year we have some kind of like a competition, like a small competition, where we say, okay, this year we have, for example, 3,000 euros for other initiatives that maybe need financial support. And so yeah, that's like our purpose to with this like operation of the plant, to keep motivating other students, or not just students in general, people that want to implement their project, and help them with some financial support. And yeah, that's what we do every year. And we also have like a small off-grid plant that we use for also educational purposes. So within these courses at the TU, we organize some workshops where students can learn how to build like a small off-grid system with batteries and everything. And yeah, this is our PV plant as you see now. And yeah, thank you very much. And I think that's it.
Very inspirative. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea will explain us how to fundraise for your projects in the videos. Don't worry, I've seen already on your face, oh, I have to give some more time input. No, it's in the video. It's open for everybody for hopefully forever. So you will be educating the next generations of fundraisers for Solar Revolution. Thank you for that.
Well, thank you all.
Excellent. So maybe I would shortly ask Daniel Banash if we are already at the Solar Revolution, because we will have from Metropole Solar, because he will have a little surprise for all of you. And maybe you can just describe about what you will be, what lecture you will be providing for the people in this group and outside all over. Please, Daniel.
So thank you very much for having me. My name is Daniel Banash. I'm managing director of Metropole Solar, which is a non-for-profit association with members all over Germany. We have about 350 members, and we work for, I try to be very short now, 100% renewables latest by 2030 in the whole energy system, not only electricity. And in order to achieve this, we have to be exponential with the solutions. We have to have exponential growth of the solutions. And we are really convinced that this is only possible if we focus on the sun on the one hand, and on sunny people like you that take action and harvest the sun wherever it is. Also, of course, wind and other renewables where you can find them, but the main focus has to be on the sun. I usually try to put, if I want to tell something, I try to put it in in pictures like this. This is a beer coaster, and it's the Energiewende on a beer coaster. In a video, which is also in this class, in this here, I have 4 pictures for where I tell something about solar strategy, a solar strategy, and the thing I would like to offer is I think it's on next Tuesday. We said it would next Tuesday 12 o'clock. Zoom video reunion for everyone interested is where I try to do to present you a very simple method to calculate, to make a rough calculation of the energy supply in your town, your region, in relation to the energy needs you have in your town or in your region, and how far you can get with solar if you want to supply enough energy for your town. And it's very simple, and I think it really opens the eyes to the power of solar. And yeah, that's mainly what I want to offer. I don't know how you arrange it so everyone can participate. If you want, I will show an example then of Germany. We have someone I heard interested in northern Serbia, so we will have this example, and everyone can join and present his own town or his own region, and we can make these calculations. Yeah, in the end, I want to show something which might be interesting also for everyone. It's a book we translated in German, Clean Disruption of Energy and Transportation of Tony Sieber. It's an American. You also have speeches on YouTube. I can recommend it to everyone to have a look at. It's really inspiring and gives you hope we can make it until 2030. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Daniel. That's also very inspirative. And to get concretely down on the ground, I put in the chat the so-called Solar Strategy EUCENA workshop for this little harmless, playful calculation. But there we can have the vision put into reality pretty easy if we all join together, as we always emphasize. So I don't know if you can see in the chat the link. That's a registration link. But if you will be registering on the website in the course, you will also get a notification about that. It's next week already. It's also at noon time. So at noon, and as he mentioned, one sample region from Germany will be shortly calculated, and then shortly a region called Vajdaság or Vojvodina from North Serbia. And then we will get into calculations of depending on your demands. So just if you come in lunch break, take your food, your soup, whatever, and then you learn within few minutes how to set up the strategy for.
Yeah, and there will be more or less time for everyone. So I don't run away if there's many people. So I will take time, but if there's only a few, it's also okay. We just see who's showing up.
Yeah, and then we will see in 2-3 years which region joined this workshop, because then we will see the results. Maybe even not 2-3 years, maybe within few months, because solar goes really fast. So I would then really now start with Valbona. Valbona Mazreku is from Milieu Contact Albania, and she's just as Katarina or Dimitris and Chris, our partner in they are one of our partners in this huge project. So Valbona, sorry for interrupting your participation here. Please, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Christina, and thank you all the other speakers that presented quite very interesting and insightful presentations. I'm from Albania, and yes, we are as a team into energy field from 2 years ago, so not too much experience, but still trying to learn as much as possible from our colleagues from Germany, Greece, and other countries. Albania is quite in the beginning of the energy democracy, and even though we are quite green energy producers, we have very few, let's say, energy produced by solar or wind, or mainly we are from hydro. And in that respect, also the legislation doesn't provide, let's say, doesn't provide that it doesn't have the concept of energy community, but it's not also that it's prohibiting it. With other words, it needs more initiatives going on, and that's the role of Media Contact in this project, to try to bring people together, work, and create energy communities. We are in the phase of informing, providing knowledge, trying to share experiences, invite people into our meetings, and still looking forward to have first, let's say, initiatives going on. I'm not presenting any presentation, but I'd like also, and it was also mentioned in the beginning by Antonia, I'd like also to invite new people and those people with energy into our activities in Albania to share their experiences. We'll have a series of workshops in order to empower all those volunteers and people interested to work on energy community, how they can start, how they can fundraise, as Andrea was mentioning, how they can run for a longer period. So all stories that were shared here are very much appreciated. And as well, we are trying to get a kind of, in the frame of the Tirana Youth Capital, we are trying to help and to have an energy lab for all those youth that would like to understand the full complexity of the energy sector. And through the platform, they could have possibility to produce something of their own. So I would make another call to all those participants from Albania in this Zoom meeting to really attend the EUCENA Academy and try to build the capacities, because this is, I guess, the first step before continuing and making advocacy in order to have also energy communities as concepts in the legislation, but also for really creating the critical mass to advance things forward. That is all that I wanted to share. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you very much, Valbona. In the meanwhile, yeah, we got a good insight in Albania now. You can meet some of you in Thessaloniki, and I would like now to ask Doris Kömmling. She's one of the protagonists from South Germany as well. If you could please give us an insight. You will be very famous through these films. But it would be nice if we could see you also from your regular normal side.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, hello. Thank you for having me. I'm here for the Energiegenossenschaft 5 Seenland. I have prepared a little slide, some little slides as well. So, but I can go on like that as well. So we are 10 years old. We are a regional energy cooperative like a few others as well. We are situated in the south of Germany, close to Munich. And we have a whole bunch of activities. Well, basically, we try to jump in when the communities or the companies don't take the step to really realize the energy change. So we try to push energy change here in Bavaria. And our activities are solar energy, of course, on schools, kindergartens, on many other buildings. And we have big and small ones. We have mini solar energy installations for balconies and sheds, for example, as well. We have district heating systems. And we have e-mobility, not in such a great range, but we started. And what we haven't heard here before is we have e-car sharing as well. And that is where the little film in which I participate is about as well, I think. And so, yeah, we have a lot of experience with communities, municipalities, companies, and normal people. Oh, and one other thing is we have a real office. We have a real office. It's like a little shop next to a fast food place. So we have a very low level, how do you call it? Everybody can just open our door and come to us. And we're there and we try to meet everybody where he is or where she is with all their needs and fears or thoughts and wishes, whatever they need to get a little further in their own energy transformation.
Maybe I would add to this that this little shop, what you say, it even has pillows outside where there are photovoltaic modules on the pillows. So there is a clear message what people have to do and what are you there for.
Of course, of course. That is, I think it is by now, by the 10 years we are there now, it's widely known that we are there for the energy change and we help where we can. So we are happy to share our knowledge and our experiences and just contact us. I write my contacts down there as well. And if you're around, just give us a call and come around and for a chat. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Doris, very much. Now we see all these wonderful people. There will be some more coming next, but many of you ask, how can we stay in touch? What can we do not to lose each other? Where can I go if I have questions? For this, we made the Mooc platform, so this massive open online course. So wherever you wish to contact someone or you are looking for a solution, you're having a problem what you cannot solve, then under each video, there will be a discussion platform. I will show that to you all later after the presentation of the protagonists. So just keep hanging in a bit more. So let's see, we are now actually at the end of our session, but I don't know if you could still stay in, then I would like to ask Beate Petersen to join, and then afterwards Kerstin Lopau in line. So is that okay? Kerstin and Beate? Yeah, okay, great.
For me, it's okay. Hello together. Thank you for the project and for the invitation. And I also would like to share the screen because I think I have an additional inspiration too. So up to now, I cannot do it. now it works, and I hope you see the screen.
Yes, excellent. I just want to ask you, Beate, if maybe you could keep it short, because I still have to make a presentation of the platform and we are over time, and some people, I just noticed that some people are leaving. So if you keep it short, then I make a presentation.
Very short, very short, yeah.
Yes,
Because we heard a lot what we are doing as well. This is one of our citizen energy cooperations in Wuppertal, in the middle of Germany, and we are standing on a roof where we have a solar panel where I went to school and finished school. And the little picture is the other thing we do. It's about plug PV. So we use it also for balconies. So we make from big. Here are some impressions of the roofs. Here you see it's a political thing that we did not fill the whole roof, but only a part of it. And these are some impressions from the balcony, and to protect the bicycles, or just to put the solar panel on the ground or on the garage or wherever you have some space. And the good thing is that also tenants without a roof of their own can use it. This is the other citizen energy cooperative. I'm also in the supervisory board, the chairwoman, and we also care about not only energy change but also economy change, and try to show this other kind of economy doing as a cooperative. Christina, you introduced all the good things a cooperative does, and that is one other thing. We also put money to the local communities from the rent and from the trade tax. So we are nearly, it is from our yearly general meeting, a real sheet, and we a slide, and we it's nearly about 40,000 euros now in 1 year. And that is my last slide. It's about the system change, not to put money first, but to put environment first, and society and economy, and money is only one of our things we have to agree on in society. So that is very important that we change this thinking. And so let's use our hand, heads and heart to make the solar revolution real. Thank you very much. And to network, like with BBEN or a round table, and so also on the local level and also on this big level, and to do also political lobbyism. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Beate. You will be also getting famous through the films even more than you are. So you will see her in several inputs. So I would ask Kerstin if maybe changing of the plans to just make a very short offer and not the originally planned presentation of your activities.
Sure. Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Kerstin from Local Energy. We are based in Kassel, Germany. It's in the middle of Germany. And we are a quite young non-profit organization. I founded 2.5 years ago, 2 friends, and now we're 4. We have a gender balance now in our team. I'm very happy about this. And yeah, Beate just mentioned it also. We have these PV plug and play systems that we are supporting in our region, and also we are doing solar DIY communities. So we help people to build bigger solar plants on roofs. Yeah. And that's very exciting. And I'm also on this platform, and you can learn there more about these 2 projects. And yeah, you can for sure contact us if you have any questions about these type of solar projects, we are very happy to spread the word about these cool and very easy solar solutions. Yeah, I hand back over to Christina.
Great, Kerstin, thank you. So Kerstin will be leading you in the videos through practical things and motivation and how you can really get the momentum of the beginning of creating a solar community and to start your own installations. So, and we have another example from Turkey, and I would like to ask Oral Kaya really shortly to present. Thank you, Oral, to hang in for this time. And
I will speak so quickly and will share my screen also so quickly.
Thomas, can you open it up, or you have Oral the access? Yes, thank you.
Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, in 2017, we began with our energy cooperative to produce the energy of 26 members of our society. And that was an example because here in Turkey, we didn't have any experiences about what is energy cooperative and how they can produce it.
Oh, maybe. Thank you. You can continue now.
Yeah. Good. And while we don't have any experience about energy and community energy in Turkey, we began from 2016 to organize conferences and so on. And what are we here in the energy cooperative? The Troya Renewable Energy Cooperative is established, as I said, in 2017. And the management department, and it's only managed directly by women. We organize every year international conferences, and it is really very important for us because it is a very huge knowledge transfer and experience transfer to all of the people that are interested in renewable energy producing, and especially also for municipalities and also other with other interested people. We are the umbrella organization of 50 renewable energy cooperatives. These are the energy cooperatives that are built all in Turkey, and we are working as the umbrella organization for them. Here you see some experiences about it, about our cooperative. In 2020, our board, Energy Cooperative Board, was selected by Energy Economy Association, the Energetic Woman of the Year. And last year, we were a successful story about in Reskop. And in 2021, last year, we made a different project here with local partners. You see here all the map of Turkey, and these yellow parts are where the energy cooperatives is, where the cities and the areas where the energy cooperatives was built in. And we are working and we have contact with them. And this is the network of the Energy Cooperatives Association. If you need more, please tell us. Thanks a lot.
Excellent, thank you, Oral. Maybe you can give your contact also copy-paste in the chat.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I will.
And then we will send all the slides out later on to the participants, and the video is recorded, so you will have access.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope to see you in Thessaloniki this year. I hope that the COVID situation will be better. So now we get finally to the Mooc platform. So I will help you through a little bit, step by step. Where can you reach it and how? So I will share my screen, and you will also be able to see what over 100 volunteers were working on for a pretty long time. Let me just see that I share the right screen. So I hope that you are able to see only the screen and not the Zoom which is above it. Yeah, is it fine? Okay. So this is the Mooc platform. When you enter, so we have this, you might already have visited. This is the website where you land, and you will be entering the courses from here. So when you get here to the citizenenergy.academy site, then here you will see always the next workshop. So the solar strategy workshop will appear directly here, and here will be the courses. We had like an experimental course already last year, which contained many of the films in compact course, and now we will start with the huge, most probably when everything goes technically well, over 60 films and 60 lectures. And this is the course 1 with the first 14 lectures. And every week there will be another one appearing here. You will get a notification. Also course 2, course 3, and the protagonists will be appearing slowly in all these. So we will altogether have 7 courses up and running soon. So I hope you will have enough time. But of course, you don't have to take all the courses. You don't have to watch all the videos. The important is that you watch those things which bring your own energy cooperative or citizen energy group forward. So try to rationalize. If you do all, or if you do the courses, you can also receive a certificate at the end, which will prove that you have the knowledge what is in this course, and that gives a stable ground for you to become an expert, if you are not already an expert, because there are so many who are already practically on the ground. So once we enter this course, then you will see approximately what you find there, and the table of contents, and then you will go to the course, you will enroll to the course. And don't get scared, the duration of 53 weeks, it doesn't mean that you will have to spend 53 weeks in this. But we wanted to keep it as long open as possible, and we will rerun it in the future. So it's just the maximum time you can engage with the platform. But then now let's go into the course. Once we are in, then we will see on the left side, this is the film what we watched, the trailer. But then once we get over from this introduction, then you will see the next films coming up. And first you will always find a video. And these videos, they also have, here on the right side, they have a possibility for jumping in the video in the text. So it's bind in the text. It means that you can go fast forward or repeat some segments. These are the subtitles of the film. I hope it's visible for you. Then you can change the speed as well. Some people are very, very fast. Some people like to know the details, so they slow down. So you have the opportunity for the speed. And then you will be also able to download. We will make the download possible for the subtitles. So you also have a written text for accessibility. And once you go down, at each segment, each page, really where you are, you have a discussion. So any question you have, or you are looking for people, or you are looking for in this topic for someone, for solution, or you are offering your help for others, or you want to list your region where you are and look out for other ones, you can do it always here. At the bottom, there is a navigation. You will see first the video where we are. This is highlighted in pink. And then you get over to number 2, where you find the assignments. So these assignments are, if you watch the videos carefully, then you will be able to answer them. Take care, you have often only 1 attempt. So we are pretty strict, but the questions are not that difficult, also not that easy, but you can have a good progress with that. And then there is also a possibility for, so we have the questions, and then sometimes there is a discussion task. You can, so we give suggestions of maybe PDFs or films or interviews, like interview here, and then you will be able to fill the task down in the discussion part at the bottom. You can give your inputs, and we will be reading, and we will come in contact with each other. So this is how it functions. And then you can just go from one video to the other. And then, as I said, we have, as of today, the first big course open. Next Wednesday, so one day after the Solar Strategy course, we will have the second one, and the week after the third one, and so on and so forth. Here we see Kerstin with her motivational video. And also, as I said, we will have some of the tasks. For instance, we have community energy maps, as Antonia already said before, for EU. But we also have a special one, and I would like to ask my colleague Janina Kozel from Bündnis Bürgerenergie, from BBN, to share her screen and to give her input about our German map, to give a short presentation about that.
Hello, everybody. Thanks, Christina. So, as Christina said, I'm Janina Krose, working at Bündnis Bürgerenergie, or the German Citizen Energy Alliance, or BBEN, and I'm a project manager there. So let's share the screen, because I would like to show you what is the map and where to find it. I have little options open. So, yeah. Here we are at our website from BBN, and disunfortunately, the website is just in German. Also, actually, the map is focused on German players, but I think in general it's interesting for everybody. So we will get forward. At first, in the upper side of the website, we see like a motivational part. 3 options where the visitors of the website can choose between 3 options. The first option is like, you can change your electricity provider to green electricity. Then you can click here. I hope you see my mouse. You can click here, get some more information, and then you get you scroll down to the map. Oh, sorry. Here you see the German map. Yeah, and you see several options, but still hold on. I still will go up again, because there's the second option also. You see, you can also get a member of a citizen energy community and invest sustainable in a sustainable way your money in the citizen energy transition. So you click here also get some more information, and yeah, so you will, this button will change actually, and you will have yeah, a view about all the citizen energy communities and actors who are offering get member or invest your money there. And this third option is like when in your area there is no citizen energy community and you would like to get active and do something. So get active and found your own citizen energy community. And when you click this button, then you will go to another part of our website and get some more information about founding citizen energy communities. So, but let's focus on the website. I will go back again and scroll down. So again, here you see, oh, sorry, you need to focus when you scroll, don't scroll when the mouse is in the map. It's a typical error. Yeah, so here you see all, right now there's all the citizen energy actors of our network, but today, big message, today we will open the registration for all citizen energy actors, internal, so of Bündnis Bürgerenergie, or also external actors of citizen energy. So today you can subscribe and just click here. Ich trage mich in die Karte ein. You click here and then fill out the empty fields, and that's it. So we will get in touch with us and everything will go on. But get back again, I would like to explain you something more about the map, because you have some really a lot of filter options. There's some two main filter options. These are the organization types. You see there are 4 different types, and there are a lot of activity fields. At first, I show you that well, the organization types. So the first field is there you can click and you see all the citizen energy communities of yeah, of Bündnis Bürgerenergie who are right now in the map. And the second button, you see the NGOs who are yeah, working in the citizen energy community, helping the actors and yeah, working with the topic. The second, at the third button, you see the green electricity providers. Actually, there are 5 main electricity providers who offer local, who offer electricity from citizen energy communities. And the last bottom of the organization fields are the citizen energy partners. So here you see yeah, actors who are not producing electricity, but they are helping in some way the work of citizen energy actors. So all this, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Janina, very much.
Yeah, and then also the buttons here in the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you because we are over time and.
Okay. Yeah, but this is the main field right now.
Yes.
So thanks exactly. A lot.
Thanks so much, Janina. And so you are all invited to join either this map or another map, or maybe one day an international map. And maybe you can stop sharing the screen so that I can see the people. Yes, thank you. Okay. So, and I would also like you to thank very much to all the participants of this mosaic session. The films will be available also on YouTube and also in the platform. And I really am looking forward to very vivid discussions on the platform, and this is gonna stay up and running, as I said, for future networking as well. So please use it as long as it's there, and I hope that you will be also making photos of your renewable energy installations and inspiring others. Just upload it there in the platform so that we can see all the generated power kind of in visual. And see you next week at the Solar Strategy session of Metropole Solar. Thank you so much, Sarah, also from Oiki, and Antonia from RISCOOP to give this great support, and all the others, over 100 volunteers. So I wish you a nice sunny day. March is almost on the is almost there, so go out and make the installations ready. Carpe diem. Bye bye.
Bye.
So I will close the session now. Happy to see you all. Good luck with your installations. Bye.